In 1492, an intrepid explorer named Christopher Columbus set sail on a journey that would change the world forever. His goal was to find a new route to Asia, but he ended up discovering a whole new continent. Join us as we take a closer look at his voyage and the impact it had on our world. It all started when Columbus, an Italian explorer, set sail from Spain in 1492 with 3 ships, the Santa Maria, the Pinta, and the Nina. He and his crew faced many challenges during their 3-month journey across the Atlantic Ocean, including rough seas, storms, and dwindling supplies. But they were determined to reach Asia, which at the time was a very long journey. As the weeks went by and supplies began to run low, the crew became disheartened. They started to think that their goal was impossible and that they would never make it to Asia. However, against all odds, on October 12, 1492, they sighted land. The crew was overjoyed and celebrated by singing and dancing. They had finally reached their destination. But there was a problem. The land they had discovered was not what they were expecting. They had thought they were in India, but in reality they were in the Bahamas. Despite this, Columbus continued to believe that he had reached Asia, and he named the native people Indians. He also claimed that he had found a new route to the East Indies, which was a huge mistake, because it led to centuries of conflict between European powers and the indigenous peoples of the Americas. However, Columbus's voyages did have a significant impact on world history. They marked the beginning of the age of exploration and discovery, and they also helped to establish global trade routes that connected Europe, Africa, and the Americas. During his lifetime, he completed 4 voyages to the Americas and explored the Caribbean, Central America, and South America. He also made several trips to India and Africa. During the age of exploration, many explorers and adventurers set out to discover new lands and trade routes. They used new technologies such as improved ships and navigational instruments to travel to new destinations. One of the most important developments was the invention of the caravel. It was a small, fast, and maneuverable ship that was perfect for exploring the coastlines of Africa and Asia. Caravels were also used by Portuguese explorers to sail around the tip of Africa and establish a direct sea route to India. Other ships, such as the Mayflower and the Santa Maria, were also important during this time period, as they allowed explorers to travel further and carry more supplies. The Great Voyages were a pivotal moment in human history. They opened up the world and connected distant cultures through trade and exploration. It was an era of discovery and adventure that shaped our world like never before. So sit back and let us transport you to a time when the world was full of mystery and the possibilities were endless. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe for more exciting adventures. Until next time, keep exploring.